loves, welcome back to my channel. So if you watched my Atlanta vlog, then you know the situation that happened when I got my hair braided. So I told y'all I was gonna figure out how to do it myself, so this is what I am doing. Okay, so this is my first time doing knotless braids in any type of feed-in, so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. Starting off with freshly washed and deep conditioned hair, just adding a little bit of water and leave-in because I'm using my RevAir to blow dry my hair, and your hair needs to be wet in order to use the RevAir, like for it to get its straightest. So I'm going to go ahead and blow dry my hair out, and then I'm going to show you guys the hair that I use for these braids. So the hair that I'm using is a water wave. They're bundles. I got 3 bundles for $76 on Amazon. Literally the cheapest hair that I could find that was water wave because I knew I was cutting it and I'm using for braids. It's the same hair that I used when I got my hair braided when she added the curly pieces in. It's those pieces. But I decided to do it 100% with all of the water wave instead of using the rasta at the top like the lady did. But yeah, I'm starting off right now by just sectioning my hair. This helped me so much. If you can get someone to do this part for you, it will save you so much time because it literally took me like an hour to try to get these parts straight, and they still wasn't all that straight, honestly, but I did a really good job, I think. And I got this mirror off Amazon. It's a 360 mirror. I'll leave a link for it down below, but I parted my hair into the sections like this first, and it helped me so much when I started braiding.
Watch out, I'm coming for you. A dream coming true. Don't mind, I already knew. You dropped that gorgeous, but you don't have a clue. Your smile could tear me apart.
So this is what my sections look like. I just used little rubber bands to hold them in place so that they're not like all in my way, and I also used a lot of clips to hold them up. And then I went ahead and just pulled the hair apart, kind of how it just fell apart already, and then I sectioned it into smaller sections. So I'm going to show you guys the sizes that I use. I used really thin pieces because my natural hair is thin and I wanted it to look like more on the natural side. So this is about the size that I used each. And then I'm going to go ahead and stretch them out a bit, and I just laid them out. I didn't show you guys again for some reason. I don't know why, but I laid them out again on the table just so I can have easy access to them as I was adding the pieces in. I used 2 pieces for basically almost all of the back, and then when I got towards the top, I added 3 pieces into my feed-ins as I was braiding down. But I'm using my LovelyBryana edge control. Of course, links will be down below for you guys, but I started off with my back section. Y'all, this was my first one. I practiced on a mannequin head at first, and I struggled a bit, and then I finally got it. So I was like, okay, I'm ready to do it on my real hair. So I took my edge control, I put it on all 4 corners, and then I used the comb to get it really smooth and flat. I braided my hair 3 to 5 times, honestly, depending on the section and depending on if I was really paying attention or not. So I will do 3 to 5 crosses with my natural hair, and then I add in the fake hair. So this was the first one, y'all. It's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna have to pull it out and then show y'all a close-up version of a good one.
I dwell with the string aching heart. Just hold on, you'll soon be mine. I know that you give in. So come fall in love with me.
So I did the back row off camera. It's a little janky, but I was starting to get the hang of it. So this is the second row. Did the same thing, put my LovelyBryana edge control on all 4 sides, use the comb to smooth it in and get it nice and flat. And then I'm going to section it into 3 sections so that I can do 3 crossovers with my natural hair. And then I'm going to take the fake strand, which I have in my mouth right now, and I'm going to add that in and braid it down. And then when I get almost like maybe a little more than half, maybe like 3/4 of the way down, I'm going to add in my second piece. And then when I got to the end, I put 3 knots at the end of the hair to keep it from unraveling.
Coming true, you're mine.
the more I did, it definitely did get easier and I got faster. Like, so I think next time it'll be a little bit quicker, but it took me 6.5 hours to finish my entire head. But this is a close-up version. This is the last braid, I believe. So yeah, starting off with the edge control, putting it on all 4 corners. I'm going to comb it through and then I'm going to add the pieces. So I added 3 pieces in the top, y'all. And go ahead and ignore my background, y'all. I was packing, so I was putting together outfits and hanging them on my bed. So yeah, that's what all that stuff is in the background. But yeah, I do 3 braids or 3 crossovers with my natural hair. And now I'm reaching for the fake hair, or it's actually your human hair. I'm going to go ahead, add that in, braid it down, and then I'm going to add in 2 more pieces of the water wave.
The way I do about anyone but you. If I were to lose you now, I don't know what I might do. You're in all of my dreams, whether I'm awake or I'm asleep. My love ain't going anywhere, babe, I'm in this way too deep.
So I'm all done, and this is what they look like. It ended up taking me about 6.5 hours to finish my whole head, like braiding time. I did take breaks in between, obviously, because ain't no way I was standing in this bathroom for 6.5 hours, y'all. But yeah, that's including partying and all of that. It took about 6.5 hours to finish. So now I'm going in with my Lotta Body mousse just to loosen them up a bit. They're super soft, super light, like they move freely, nothing like Rastafari hair. Like they're not stiff or scratchy or itchy or anything like that at all. Super flowy. I can still put my wigs on because I did try and it worked perfectly fine. So I can get super flat looks. It goes in a ponytail really nicely and all of that, you guys. And I only ended up using 1 bundle and like a third of a second bundle. So I had so many bundles because I didn't know like how much hair I would need. But yeah, I didn't need that much hair at all. Not even 2 bundles. But this is what they look like in a ponytail. Super flat. They look super neat. Like I'm so freaking proud of myself. This is how they look down. And then I show you guys what they look like in like a high loose ponytail, which is how I've been wearing it most of the time. I'll have everything for you guys down below, including everything I needed or used in links. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one.
Stay back.